Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello, welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So, what a fun couple of hours it's been for the market. Recently, we were tracking a fourth wave corrective move to the upside from the November 21st low, and it seems like we have a possible top. We did break below that micro support region that we had in the last few videos. Like I said very clearly, I mean it was possible that this fourth wave already topped. I mean, I've been saying it for the past 4 or 5 days that this fourth wave could have possibly already topped, or since the 14th of January. I've been saying that just because we technically have let me see if I can get we technically had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up in a A, B, C pattern, or this C wave was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move up. We were looking for a possible fourth wave extension to 98,000 or higher, but we already had all 5 waves filled in for that move, and like I was saying, I mean, it was possible that it could have already topped, and it seems like with break of micro support, and so far we've only had a 3 wave move down, so it is possible that we do still get that extended fourth wave, but the main scenario I now have is that this fourth wave did indeed top here on the 14th of January, and now we are starting this 5th wave decline where it should be a B, C wave to the downside, where this C wave is obviously going to be a 5 wave move to the downside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move down, and for this 5th wave move down, if this is the scenario that we are in, then we would be looking for support between 68,860 to 80,012. It is entirely possible that we do maybe fall a little below and then we bounce back up. We need a decisive break below this support region to put us into our larger degree support area, where instead of getting a bounce from this 5th wave move up, it is instead another scenario after this support would break. After we do find support within this region, if this is the scenario that is playing out, obviously it's just speculation, but it is entirely possible that we do get a larger move to the upside, whether this could just be a B wave bounce, or whether it could be the start of something more bullish where we could get even a possible all-time high. But all that is way too early to tell. I wouldn't really start betting and putting all your hope into that. It is too early to tell. We need to track this correction. We need to hold support. If we hold support and we do get that bounce up, well, if it's more of like a choppy, slow move up, then maybe it's just a larger 3 wave bounce for that B wave up, where usually after every cycle we do get a relief rally. So for example, back here we got a 3 wave move to the upside right here, and I think I'm pretty sure in 2017 or 2018, I think this might have been the relief rally right here. Could have been a 3 wave move up. Usually after, for those of you that believe in the 4-year cycle, usually we do get some sort of relief rally, and maybe it is entirely possible that after we find support for this 5th wave, maybe we get that larger degree relief rally where we can get some of these swing highs of 106,000 or higher, but that's way too early to tell. We need to wait and see for this 5th wave to bottom, and then we can start adding resistance zones for that. And it is entirely possible, because any scenario. All of this is just speculation, but it is entirely possible that maybe we don't find support in this fifth wave region and we head lower for a larger support region where we could have a B wave bounce from there as well. So we'll keep track of it. And my guess is obviously not guaranteed, but this move to the downside will take a couple weeks to play out, maybe even months. But we should be looking for downward pressure. Obviously, it is possible that we do get that extended fourth wave to the upside, but right now it is not the main scenario. I'd say once we break below some swing lows that we have on the chart, then I would start to say that this fourth wave did indeed top here. Once we get 5 waves down, we already did break micro support. We're only 3 waves down so far, but once we get that 5th wave move down and we break below some of these swing lows, maybe from this one, which was around 90,089, and maybe we break below some of these larger degree swing lows, well then it's definitely entirely possible that this 4th wave did indeed top and that this extended 4th wave will not be playing out. Instead, we will be heading towards that 5th wave to the downside. So yeah, as of right now, I don't really expect too much for today just because the stock market is closed. But this is the scenario that we will most likely be tracking. I'd say first things first is we'll track and see whether we get that 5th wave to the downside and break below the swing high, and then maybe we get a 3-wave move up and then a larger degree move down, which will indicate that this 5th wave is indeed playing out and this 4th wave already did top. But as of right now, the main case is we are starting this 5th wave to the downside, and right now our larger support area will be between 68,860 to 80,012. My guess is we probably will test this lower support region down here, and we might even go a little bit below it before we, assuming we hold support, then we can look for a possible larger rally after we do find support. But it's too early to tell, and right now we are just tracking this 5th wave to the downside. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.